Hey, how y'all doing today? Salawam family. I'm coming to you today on this Sabbath, but also we celebrating our Feast of Tabernacle today. Yesterday we started. It's been a wonderful day, but I still wanted to give you a quick class today on this Sabbath, which is also our Feast of Tabernacle today. I got the past class I gave. It's important to keep your feast days. I went over that, and I hope you all are doing it in whatever day that you can. But I love you. But before we start, I'm going to say a prayer, and we're going to jump into this class today. Father, thank you this day. Thank you for your love and your patience. Father, Barak, each and every eye and hand that clicks on this class, Father. Give them your support, your love, your vision. Father, just touch their heart and make them whole. Give them everything they need according to your will. Father, I know you're there, and you're always there. Your love is great, your kindness, your patience. Father, I hope this class be edifying to someone. Hope it build their character or give them strength, Father, and get them closer unto you. For I'm your servant, here to teach. All these things I pray for. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All right, today class. This is a interesting class today I'm giving. This class is about the daughters of Zion, our beautiful daughters of Zion. I don't know why. I think it's important that we teach our young and our old to remember who they are. You know, first of all, we all know that you are the children of Yasriela, you are the Israelites, you are the light on the hill, you are the beacon. But one of the things that we don't talk about, and it's not to bash our sisters, it's just to encourage our sisters, is you need to remember who you are. Now, before I even go into that, I'm going to talk about why I believe that our daughters of Zion were and will always will be the most beautiful creation of creatures on this earth. Uh, you were in the beginning, and you will be in the end. And then when Jacob's come back, and when you take Jacob's heel, you will be once again the most beautiful women in the world. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, that's a matter of suggestion." You know, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, this eye is according to the Most High. Now, before I go on, I'm going to explain this in a more thorough way. Uh, when Adam and Chauh, I don't like to say Eve because when you say Eve, it makes you think of some Caucasian person. Uh, if I say Adam and Chauh, then you will understand that was her true name, Chauh. And it wasn't Eve. And then you will relate her to what she truly was, which was a beautiful black woman. Now, so Adam and Chauh, when they came on the earth, they had Cain and Abel, you know. And once this now, before I go any further, some of this stuff you will not find in scripture. And if it is my observation or my conclusion, I will explain that to you. So I don't need you, if you on the line saying, well, that's not of scripture. I'm going to give you some common sense. But besides the common sense, it is my perspective on some of this. Now, I don't like going this route sometimes. But we do have to use what the Most High gave us, wisdom and common sense. You know. So I'm going to continue this class. But again, Adam, and Chauh had two sons, Cain and Abel. When Cain killed Abel, he went off and into the world. Now, it's going to get to a point. Give me a minute. So when Cain went out into the world, he had to find a wife. He found a wife. He found a wife. Who was the wife? Adam and Chauh was the only two made in Yah's image. Now that's important that you remember that. He said that they were created in his image. Now, that doesn't mean that there were other, that does not mean that there was not other creatures on this earth. Why did the angels guard the Garden of Eve? Who did they guard it from? You also have to remember Lucifer fell and the fallen angels had already fallen down to the earth before Adam and Eve were created. And then the watchers were sent to watch over Yah's creation, Adam and Eve, made in his image. Now that's important. You got to remember that, made in his image. It doesn't mean that he didn't have other creatures that he made, which I'm going to go into what I believe they were, which were the Neanderthals. So the Neanderthals were out there, but the Most High wanted to create a beautiful creature in his image. And that's where you, daughter of Zion, and I, Adam and Chauh, came in. Because the Neanderthals were already out there. But the fact that the watchers clearly showed you and tells you in so many words that they found the Neanderthals not attractive. The fallen angels, that's where your giants come from. Again, this is a lot of my perspective. That's where all your creatures came from. The mixing with beasts and all the myths and all that, they were around. Because the angels that fell with Lucifer was on the earth making them. And then the watchers came down and they say they found the daughters of Adam beautiful. Why did he say he found the daughters of Adam beautiful? They found them to be beautiful and they took them as wives. Why did they say that? They didn't take the Neanderthals as wives because they didn't want them as wives, nor did they find them attractive. They found you, daughters of Zion, attractive. So the Neanderthals were there. They didn't want them. They wanted you. Because you were made in Yah's image and he made you beautiful. And that's since the beginning of time, sisters. Y'all have to remember, you've been the standard of beauty from the beginning of time, from the fallen age, the watchers, till today. Now, somewhere down the line, somebody has tricked you and made you think the standard of beauty was a pale woman with hair that fall down on her head like it's dead. And have straightened hair. Now, sisters, you're beautiful creatures. You don't need to straighten your hair. You are a natural creature. Everything about you is natural. Your hair is natural, meaning that your hair grow up like a tree, like the roots of a ground. If you look outside and you see everything that grows naturally, it grows straight up. If you look outside your window right now and you look at the trees, they are your hairstyles. The afro, the dreadlocks, the curls, the woolly twisted hair. You are nature. In essence, in nature, it's you. But you gotta see the beauty in it. It's sort of like going to a mountainside and seeing a beautiful mountainside. And you don't even pay attention to how beautiful the mountain is and the waterfalls in the water. And you're so used to seeing it that you don't even notice it. But somebody else can come along and say, wow, this place is beautiful. And you look at it and say, where? I see this every day. That's what you are, sisters. You are a sight of beauty. But you haven't accepted it. You find your beauty in every other thing other than yourself. Not all of you, but a lot of you. That's why you imitate your oppressor. That's why you want the blonde hair. You want the straight hair. You want the look like a toothpick and hide your beautiful curves. So all the things that you do that they have taught you to think negative of your natural beauty, what you naturally have, and especially your melanin. Now sisters, I'm going to explain something to you about your melanin, because I don't think a lot of you understand. If you look up online, and you can do this on your own, you're going to find out that that your skin, the melanin in your skin, because everybody has melanin. Now, don't get me wrong. White people have melanin. Caucasians have melanin. Japanese have melanin. Everybody has a melanin. It's just the amount of melanin they have. They have very small. You have a large amount. The more melanin, the more darker your skin is, the more darker your eyes is, the more darker your hair is. So more melanin, the darker you are. The more protection you have from the sun, because the sun is nature. So again, everything about you is works with nature. You understand? Everything about you. So I'm not saying other people, non-Africans, do not have melanin, because they do. They just have a small amount. Okay? So don't say that they don't have melanin, because then you scientifically being incorrect. Now, as far as your melanin, if the melanin on the market, this is melanin, because melanin has a lot of benefits to it. Something that the Most High have given you in abundance, you are willing to give up and bleach your skin and do whatever you do to remove it, which is foolish. Because if you go online, you will find out melanin is worth $450 to $550 a gram. That is more than gold. Literally, you are a walking millionaire. You have enough melanin in your skin, black man and black woman, that you are literally a walking millionaire. You worth probably between $40 and $45 million with all the melanin in your skin. If they can extract it all out. And believe me, they're trying to figure out a way to do that. Believe me, they are. If they ain't already have. So, Most High gave you a true gift. He made you the most beautiful creatures on the earth from the time of Adam and Chauh, because even the marchers found you to be beautiful. And we know Adam and Chauh were both people of melanin skin. And if anybody say otherwise, they got to be a fool. Because you sisters got to know one thing. You can make any baby in the world. You sister can make any baby in the world. You can make Caucasians. You can make Japanese. You can make every type of child from every color in this world. But they cannot make you. They cannot make that dominant gene, that black gene which you have. They cannot do it. So that tells you right off from the beginning that you are the creators of the earth. That tells you right off from the beginning that you are the mother of all the nations. Except the Neanderthals, because I believe they were here before Adam and Chauh. Now, did some of the children of Jacob mix with them? Cain did. Cain, when he went out and left out of the garden, he mixed with the Neanderthals. Because he had no choice. So he became a wanderer. So the sisters, this is what I want you to understand. You are of great value to the Most High. Your very nature, you're a very natural being. Like I said, your hair is natural, your skin is natural. I think even your thoughts are natural. You're more prone to love the earth, more prone to care for people more in general. This is why you can always have so many black, so-called black, I don't like saying the word black because you're not black, you're brown. So-called black people always willing to forgive because your nature is forgiving and loving. It's not for hatred and anger. That is unnatural. There are some unnatural beings on our earth, like the Neanderthals. Now, if you want to know somewhat about the Neanderthals, you can research the Neanderthals. But I'm just going to give you a small part of who they are. They are the other nations. Now, don't get me wrong, we have mixed some. But even today, most Caucasians, Japanese, and these other races have between 4 to 5 at a minimum percent of Neanderthal genes in them. Non-African nation people. Non-African nation people have between 4 and 5, and in some areas it can go up to 7 to 9% of still Neanderthal genes. The European places, or the Asian places, all the places in the world. They are the descendants from the Neanderthal. They know it. They made the commercial, the Progressive commercial. They throw it in your face. They know when they say they descend from H, they did. You did not. That's why they say non-African have the Neanderthal gene, because you were inherently a created being from the Most High. They were created too, but not in Yah's image. You were. So you gotta understand, when you dilute your beauty with the stringy hair and the blonde hair in your head, trying to be like them, you're failing yourself, and you saying that the Most High don't know what beauty is when He made you beautiful. And why you would want to look like a Neanderthal, I do not understand. Now, but anyway, so you understand about the value of your skin, because this is going to be a short class for dogs. I say this because I love you. And our brothers out there need to explain to our sisters to stop trying to get them to be like the Neanderthals. That's their gene line. That's where they come from. They know this. A mixture of these genes with the fallen, and then Lucifer's fallen, and everything else under the sea. They mixed with it. And this is not to insult them. This is just what Most High did. He made you in His image. You are different. You are special. You are different. He gave you melanin. Melanin is very valuable. He gave you a gift. Look at it as a gift. Stop looking at it as a curse. I know the world wants to make you think that, because they twist it. The world always make what is good is bad and what is bad is good. Love who you are. Be who you are. The Most High didn't make no mistakes when He made your beauty. With that, sisters, because this is mostly directed to you, I love you. And I think you're the most beautiful creatures on this earth. There's nothing like a beautiful black woman. Don't need no makeup. Don't need nothing. And if you ever really want to put it to test, just put a beautiful black woman with no makeup on next to any so-called beautiful white woman without no makeup, and you will see the difference. You will know the difference. That's one of the reasons why when you watch a lot of movies, I'm going to tell you a secret, women, they never, when they have an attractive black woman and it's a group of white women, they always make sure they take shots of the black woman from far distance. Or they always put her in the back or in the corner, because they know if they put you up front, you're going to take away, you're way more beautiful than they are. So you're going to suck up the beauty. But they don't want you to be the focus. They have their white stars, or whatever stars they have that they want to take the scene. Now, watch movies when you see an attractive black woman. You will always going to notice that they always put her in the back. They don't give her too many close-ups. And they always try to keep her pushed away. But they will take the white ones around her and they give them close-ups. They try to, they boost up the picture. They make them up to death. Because one of the reasons they want to do that is because they want to subside your beauty and create their beauty as the standard. But that's still hard to do when y'all present. So they have to do tricks to hide you. But anyway, this class is a quick class. And this is about encouraging my sisters to love themselves. to love who they are and understand that they are not only beautiful inside, that they are connected to nature itself. From the melanin in their skin, to their thoughts, to their heart, to everything. They are one with nature. That's why one of the times, every time you see a picture of Mother Earth in these movies, they're mostly time maker or a black woman. Why? Because you are connected to the earth, and the earth is connected to you. The sun loves you. The world loves you. Well, the world might not necessarily love you if you're in this truth. You are their enemy. That's another thing you're going to have to accept. Your oppressor is your enemy. Women, you're going to have to learn how to accept that. I know that's hard to accept. But with that, I'm going to say, Salawam, you have a wonderful Sabbath. I hope this encouraged one at least. All praises to the Most High.